Good morning. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 8 of Shine. So the things you'll need to just standing on your mat, feet are hip distance apart, standing tall. And then begin to roll down along your spine. As you roll, as you roll down, sorry, I thought I forgot my microphone. As you roll down, allow your body to fold and bend your knees deeply. And then bring both hands over towards the right. And then bring both hands over towards the left. Back to center, rolling up. As your hands come near your thighs, reach your arms wide, interlock your fingers over towards the left, over towards the right. Nice. Rolling down along your spine, traveling all the way down. Bend your knees, hands are near the floor, over towards the left, over towards the right. Rolling up, reach your arms wide, over towards the left, and over towards the right. Nice. One more time. Rolling down along your spine, all the way down. Go left. Pause there. My hands are on the floor, and I'm really trying to go back as far behind me as I can in wellness. So listen to your knees and your hips and work out not what's the furthest you can go, but where's the wellness in you, or where's the zone of comfort or okayness as you do this movement. Nice. Other side. Both hands over towards the right. Nice. Back to center. Rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Leaning over towards the left. Pause. And leaning over towards the right. Pause. Nice. So grab your 2 weights. Gone. So I've disappeared off. It's torso, hands are close together, and so my whole torso is rotating as I do it. Nice. Other side. As your left leg goes forward, as your left leg goes back, you spiral your torso to help you balance a little bit better. Nice. So, standing with a little bit of space, bring your right foot over towards the left, bring it to the right, and then bring it behind you. And so you can touch, 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 and touch. So just feel that you're touching each of the different points. It's like a V shape that you're making with your leg. Or you can begin to let it float and you make a U shape kind of. Whew. And how do you use your arms to keep yourself up? And I don't have an exact answer. It's just more like, what do you do to make the U shape with your leg, or the V shape, where you're touching or you're gliding? It's kind of wobbly. Great, other side. So left foot over, out, left foot back, out, over. And maybe you begin to glide. How do you use your arms to balance you? And it's work. Know that it's work. It's not like, oh, this is so easy. It's like I'm standing on 2 feet. It's not. How do you do this? Great. Okay, so lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Come up onto the right toes and pull your right elbow down. Nice. And then the opposite. Reach your right arm up. Come up onto the left toes. And just do that and feel like you're really, like when I do this, it's like all my ribs begin to go. And I'm sticking my hip out as I come up onto my toes. I'm really leaning into the hip of that leg. And I'm squeezing my elbow down. So one side is getting really long and the other side is getting really squishy. So next time you reach your right arm up, pause. And then maybe lift your left foot off the floor. It should feel like it's happening almost naturally because everything's in place. Or maybe just keep your left toes on the floor. See what's right for you. Nice, other side. Reach the left hand up. Come up onto the toes of the right foot. Pull your right elbow down. Stay there. Or lift your right foot up. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Take your weights and put them away. And come stand to the front of your mat. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Pause there. Really lengthen into that leg, lean into that hip and drop your hips a bit closer to the floor. Now step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. So bring your fingers wider than your mat. Tuck your chin in and rise through your spine. Bum is squeezing, toes are lifting. Nice. Lowering down, bring both elbows to the floor. Rise here. And now look forward like you're looking way down the beach. Nice. Lowering down, bring your right hand to the side. Look back behind you. Nice. Bring your left hand to the side. Look behind you. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back. Come into your child's pose. Arms are long. Bum is sitting backwards. Nice. Step forward with push back into your downward dog. And then step forward with your right foot, whatever way you do. Pause there for a moment, leaning into that left thigh. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lengthen and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. Step your right foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Bring your fingers wider than your mat. Rising up. Feel that sense of lengthening through your spine. Nice. Elbows to the floor. Look way down the beach. Nice. Right hand to the side. Look towards the right, way down the beach, looking for the ice cream van. And then left hand to the floor. Look down the beach to the left. Nice. Both hands down. Push back into your child's pose. Long through the body. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle, a moment of a wiggle. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Pause. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So come kneel on your mat and have your knees on your... Somebody was saying that they didn't have much space, so you can roll up your mat and use the space where your mat is. So it's not like you need loads of space outside of your mat. So roll up your mat if you want. It's really soft on your knees then, which is very nice. So your knees are on your mat, your hands are off your mat. Nice. And then bring your right foot out to the side, straight out to the side. From here, have your weights handy. So go find your weights, sorry. Just one weight. So pull your right elbow back and then dive with your right hand underneath your left armpit. Pull your right elbow back and then dive underneath. So this might be strong enough for you. You can try with your weight. Pull your right elbow back, dive. Pull your right elbow back, dive. Nice. Pull your right elbow back, coming up onto the fingers of the left hand. Lift your torso with your elbow or your weight beside your chest. Reach your weight up towards the ceiling. Bring your weight to your chest. Bring your left hand down. Glide under your armpit towards the left. Nice. Pull your weight to your chest. Rising up. Reach up. Weight to your chest. Hand down. Glide under. One more time. Weight to your chest. Rising up. Reach up. Weight to your chest. Hand down. Glide under. Nice. Get rid of your weight and grab a slidey thing. Slidey thing is underneath your foot. So we did this movement last week. So bend your elbows and try and bring your nose to the floor. Your leg is straight out to the side. Just pause there. Breathing into it. Nice. From here, straighten your arms, slide your foot in. So your foot is trying to travel underneath your torso. Round your back as deeply as you can. Nice. So stretch your leg out. Drop your elbows down. And draw your knee in. Round through the back. Elbows down. You're arching your back. Glide your knee in. Down. Back. Down. Back one more time. Down. Back. Great. Change legs. So from here, have the weight handy. Stretch your left leg out to the side. Bring your weight to your left hand. Pull your left elbow back. And then, start without any weights. Sorry. So glide your left hand under your armpit. Pull your left elbow back. Under. Back one more time. Under. And back. Maybe with your weight. Back. Under. Back. Under. One last time. Back. Under. Pull your weight to your chest. Rise up. Reach your hand up towards the ceiling. Pull your weight to your chest. Under. Weight to your chest. Rise up. Reach up. Weight to your chest. Hand down. Glide under. One more time. Weight to your chest. Rise up. Weight to your chest. Under. Cool. Get rid of your block or your weight. Have your glidey thing underneath your foot. From here, bring your elbows down as your leg is out to the side. And then pull your knee in, rounding your back. Side. Knee in, round your back. Side. In. Side. And in. Last time. Side. And in. Cool. Get rid of your blocks, your slidey things. Come lie on your back all the way down. Landing on your back. Knees are hip distance apart. Spine is on the floor. Unpack your shoulders. Glide your knees from side to side. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, make fists, and just roll into your wrists. As you roll into your wrists, really appreciate the movements that they just did, the weight that they just took. Roll your wrists in the other direction and notice how that affected your knees. Confusion for a moment as you sway your knees from side to side. Change direction of your wrists. You probably learned how to do it now. The first glitch was probably just like a flicker in the matrix. Nice. Open your fingers wide. Make fists. Open your fingers wide. Make fists. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Roll out into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest. Hug them deeply down. And just pausing there as you fold deeply into your belly. Softening it, settling it. It's amazing how each month works different things. And even though our body remembers that we've done this in the past, we haven't done this particular, we did a child's pose, but we haven't deeply squished the thighs like this. And so it always takes a little bit of time. It's like, oh yeah, whereas in equilibrium, we were doing this every day. Nice. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, squeeze your knees in towards you, and then at your toes, tap the floor. Keep your lower back on the floor as you do so. Squeeze your knees in, stretch them up, squeeze your knees in, tap your toes to the floor. Again, squeezing in, up. You can bring your fingers to the floor as you squeeze your knees in, and as you bring your toes to the floor, bring your fingertips also to the floor to support you. In, up, in and down. And then just hover off the floor with your toes. And then stretch your left leg long. Right toes are still touching lightly. Stretch your right leg long. Left toes are hovering. As you hover your toes, you're lengthening out into the opposite leg. How do you do that? As always, you can draw your knee closer to your chest, which is the less intense version. I won't say easier, just less intense. So decide, the closer your foot is to the floor, the stronger the movement is. Nice. Butterfly knees, roll your knees wide and then towards each other, circling each knee wide and then back together. They pull apart and then together. My spine is flat on the floor, other direction. Nice. Reach down, soles of your feet together, knees apart. Pull your feet towards your pelvis. Rock yourself from side to side. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Last movement, gliders. Drop your knees down towards the right. Draw your left knee up. Drop your knees down towards the left. Draw your right knee up. Just gliding from one side to the other side. Nice. Hands to your heart. Just think about, if you can, choose 3 things that you're grateful for this morning. 3 things that bring you resource. Something small. It's like a layer of choices that you made or that you cultivated, and that's something to do with your wellness. So maybe you had your tea already this morning. Maybe you've done your yoga this morning. You know, you've whatever it is you've done. Maybe it's that your dog is snoring like a steam train at your feet. Just checking in. What are you grateful for? What brings you wellness? Nice. So stay there, either with your knees bent or your feet flat on the floor. I got an email yesterday. So funny. Thank you, as always, for emailing. And somebody said that they felt like they were in an Oriental restaurant all Christmas long, with all winter long, with the big screens behind me. I was like, oh, I can get rid of the screens maybe. So we've no more screens. So great. I hope that you're all very well and resourced for your day, and that, yeah, your resources are equal to the pressure and stress from the outside. And that's by cultivating resources, like choosing to do things that bring you wellness, and then you have more in your tank to meet all that we need to do in our days. So be well, be awesome, be you, and I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early for some of you, late and awesome for others. So great. Ciao, ciao. Slán.